Hi, my name is Lee Mariah Rose, Triple D Lee, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me outside of my name. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a moment since I've posted anything pre-recorded, but I'm gonna try and do this reaction video. There is this man, and we use that term very loosely. On TikTok, he thinks he is the king of TikTok and thought that he wanted to start his day by degrading this woman, me, for calling him weak. So it looks like we hit a sore spot for old boy. So this is my first reaction video, like I said, and let's see how this goes. Now, like I said, this is the first time I'm actually doing a reaction video, so please bear with me if I get something wrong. I know I might look a mess, but you know, I got a new haircut and I don't know what to do with it. But this guy, self-described king of TikTok, he is going to tell us all about it, how to do hair. Just watch.
And you look like you like 2 years old and never did your hair a day in your life.
Oh wait, let me start this over.
Kappa had us mad. No, sure. I don't know what you be looking at. Like, what do you be looking at? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo,
Blah, blah, blah.
I ain't even gonna talk about them shoes. And she barely wear them. They stay in a box mostly. But when we go somewhere, she'll put them on. But as long as she happy, whatever. The girls is the worst. They get me for everything. All the women. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But back to Leola, cause like every morning I just wake up to you talking like you. First of all, who taught you how to do your hair? I mean, I've seen women do their hair before, and you look like you like 2 years old and never did your hair a day in your life. Like you sitting there with the flat, pulling the hair up, doing this. Like I'm thinking you're supposed to bring it down so it can like lay flat. What are you doing this for? Oh my God, you look like a complete bonehead.
I guess this guy's a hairstylist. Oh wait, no, allegedly he works for the IRS, and this is self-described king of TikTok telling me how to do my hair. Oh, also he's not a woman either, so I mean it's crazy. Oh, crazy.
I mean, like your hair looked nice when you first got it. Now it looks a mess. It looks a mess. I'm just sorry. It looks a mess. She looked just, I mean, I highly doubt that you really even just like took care of yourself at all in your life. Like,
how is that an insult? You look like you've never taken care of yourself, but I looked good. I don't understand. Like, thanks?
we know you ain't got no street smarts. That's why you don't pump no fear. Nobody listen to what you say.
I don't make anyone afraid because I don't have any street smarts. Again, how is that a flex? I don't want people to be afraid of me on the internet. Like, no, be afraid of me in real life, maybe, because I'm Texan, but no, I don't want people to be afraid of me. Like, that's not a flex. You're not street smart? That means I grew up in the suburbs, completely away from any harm, so I guess it's bad now that you aren't street smart.
You up on here worried about everybody else.
I don't worry
Shorty,
about
you
anyone.
worried about everything else.
I don't like cults. This guy has a cult. He's a part of a cult. He's been brainwashed, and I hate cults.
You need to worry about your dad. You need to worry about what's going on with your dad. You ain't got no room to talk about nobody.
I'm like,
don't worry about my insults.
Old.
Okay, because my insults are for trash bags, okay?
Oh, women are.
But you need
bags.
to worry about your father before you start worrying about anything on this app.
All right.
Your father about to do a whole bid.
That's not
the truth. I mean, you a little too invested in this, and when you ain't really got no dog in the fight, like at all.
Then why are you talking about me?
When you were talking about you get a little tipsy. Now, the pill popping thing. I don't know, shorty. You getting that? I mean, like you getting some of them traits. I'm starting to see some of them traits in you.
What traits of pill popping? To call someone a pill popper or drug addict, anything like that, I'm pretty sure that's like, I don't know, slander. I don't know. If I were him, I'd be very careful how loose his stupid lips are. Allegedly.
I don't know what goes on in your personal life, but it ain't all good. It ain't all smiles and stuff. When you log off, you really got some going on behind the scenes.
What? When I log off the internet, I have things going on behind the scenes? Like life? I don't understand. Like, when you log off the internet, when you log off the internet, you have things going on. I have 2 children. So I would think that I would have things going on. I don't know. Like, just guess. I don't know.
And you need to worry about that. I would be worried about my father if I were you.
But you just... Ugh. I don't even know if this guy even knows his father, to tell you the truth. And I hate to... And he's... whatever.
He in too deep. Sweet Jesus, lady. You obviously invested. Why he can't keep his hands to himself. Okay? Like, so you is not about that life. You do not care about black people. You don't.
I care about people. Everyone should care about people. Everyone should care about people. I don't care about one group of people more than another. Everyone should care about people. And if I had this small minded view of only caring about one color or one kind of people, then I would be like this guy. He is a self-titled king of TikTok. And I don't want to be like that. You have nothing. I have a family. I have a community. I have, like, lovers. So, care about people. That's what's wrong with the world. It's like, you only care about people if they look like you, act like you, think like you. You need to care about everyone. And that's why I said you're weak. Because you've been brainwashed by some crazy ladies. Even the way he speaks is completely different. She's Louise and she's on a Sunday morning. Let's keep on going.
Don't. And it's absolutely true you don't. You are more dangerous to black people than anything else.
Let's see how
trying to come in our community that you ain't even grow up from. Like, you grew up in a gated community.
I grew up in a gated community, so that means I'm not a part of the black community. I'm so sorry. Do black people not grow up in gated communities? Am I the only one? And that makes me not black? Wait a minute. I'm an American. I'm living in my life as an American, but just not too long. You know, nowadays, I guess we're supposed to struggle. King of TikTok, I guess we're supposed to struggle. I'm not part of the black community because I grew up in a gated community. Fun fact, no, I didn't. But, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you had maids and butlers.
How is that an insult? I had maids and butlers. Let's just say I did. How is that an insult? Do people not do... Okay. I don't understand how that's an insult. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, they had a butler, and that was the life. So I don't understand. Again, don't understand how that's an insult.
Girl, you are so privileged, it's shooting out your ass at this point.
I'm so privileged, it's shooting out my behind. Thank you. Thank you, King of TikTok. I'm so privileged it's shooting out my ass. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Since when is privileged a bad thing? We all have an American privilege. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for being American. You know, those allegedly Russia is just pulling people off the streets and make them fight in against the Ukraine. I guess, you know, American privilege. They can't do that to us.
Shut up. Like, you might as well call yourself Candace Owens at this point.
Candace Owens is a millionaire. She hangs out with Kanye West. She has her own show. So you want me to call myself Candace Owens? Okay. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with someone who's about that life. Like I said, she has her own show. I would like, good for her. Good for her. I mean, yeah, she's hated by a lot of people who are majority her community, but you know, what are we gonna do about that, right? I guess the king of TikTok here is gonna tell us what we're gonna do about it. I guess Candace Owens is not good enough. She will never be good enough for some people, so I don't know. Still, like I said, she got to go to Fashion Week, and she has her own show. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think that's the insult you think it is.
That's what you sound like every time you get on this app. Candace Owens. Oh, man. And the funny thing about it is, I know it's stupid when people get over beefs, but they didn't used to like each other. Kappa and Leola used to like each other. Well, she used to talk bad about Kappa. I know that. I don't know if Kappa did talk bad about her, because I didn't talk to Kappa.
Because we had a man get...
We talking about George Foreman's daughter. I never in my million years... She said, I was mad last night. Only thing that irritated me last night, Leola, was your friends continuously talking about my children, making fun of my children.
The only thing I was mad about, Leola, is that your friends were talking about my kids. Like, Leola, I was mad at you because your friends were talking about my kids. You're 40-something years old, dude. You're 40-something. Gosh. And just because I'm friends with people on the internet does not necessarily mean that they're my friends in real life. Like, seriously? I mean, granted, I probably would hang out with some of these women. I like them. So I probably would hang out with them. But just because someone is friends with someone on the internet does not make them friends. So you're punishing me for a whole group of people? Ah, what does that sound like? I think we would call that, I don't know, there's a word for it. I'll think about it.
Talking about my children getting disability checks, right? That's the only stuff that I do not understand why y'all consistently do. I know why y'all do it to me because y'all know it irritates me. I don't like nobody talking about my kids.
I never
because
talked about
I'm not going to sit here and blatantly be talking about somebody's kids and they have this and they dumb or something like that. I'm not doing that. But y'all consistently do it. Now, I want to ask you something, Leola. When you was watching last night, right? Yeah. When you was watching that live last night with your friend Kappa and everything else, was you watching the part where they drew my daughter
Nope.
laying face down like she a damn dog in the street?
Nope.
In a picture?
Nope.
Making fun of her because, you know, she slipped down some steps, some icy steps?
No, I wasn't watching it. So what does that have to do with me? I didn't do it. I wasn't watching it. It's a drawing. Like, I don't know, watch South Park, dude. Grow up.
Was that part funny to you?
I did not see it. Trash. You're a trash person, but I didn't see it. So I don't really know. I wasn't up all night. I had things to do. Like watch my own kids.
Just answer me that.
No.
Answer me that.
This is why he's mad?
Was that part funny to you? Since it was so funny last night, I want to know, did you find that part funny? Seeing a little girl
red.
That's not even half none of y'all ages being drawn on a picture like she a damn dog in the street. Was that part funny to you? Did anybody else find that funny?
I didn't see it.
Let me know in the comment section if you found that funny. Be truthful. I want to see you come with your real page and let me know, did you find that funny? I'm going to ask everybody else, did they find it funny? I want to know. We're going to post that today. I want to see how many people find that funny. Matter of fact, my moderators, y'all can start a poll if you want.
Poor guy.
Tell me if you would find it funny if, take my daughter out the equation. Anybody's daughter, just a child, period. Being drawn on like she dead in the street.
Poor guy.
Making fun of her because she slipped down some icy steps.
That's why he's mad.
I want to know what part of that was funny to you, any of y'all.
I wasn't there though.
And then we got a whole white woman doing it, posting it, showing it all, talking about she gonna sell the picture.
Then
auction the picture off, like it's a joke. The same white woman that be all in my children in my family's DMs. A 600-year-old white lady.
No, you're racist, bro.
That be contacting children in my family. Right? Now wants to have people drawing pictures of children in my family laying dead in the street.
It's a drawing. Get over it. Get over it. You're king of TikTok. You wanted that smoke, right? Whoops. Get over it. People draw. I don't understand what that has to do with me. I didn't see it. But, I mean, it looks like he's really, really sad about it. Aw, poor baby. Poor thing. Aw, look at his face. Aw, poor thing. Let's see. Look at his little face. Like, he was so sad. He's so sad. I gotta pray for him. He's sad. Poor thing. I think that his sadness, now that I think about it, and why it matters so much. Oh, wait, he's gonna make fun of my hair. I forgot. Why it matters to him so much that I either wasn't there or he wants to come after me more is because I'm actually a compassionate person. And the only reason why he knows anything about me is because I felt bad for him. And when he decided to start changing his content to where he's constantly degrading women, when he decided to change his content to where he's constantly degrading women, that's when I decided, you know what, I can't be a part of this. Like, you're degrading women on one hand, then you're telling people to like give money to this other lady on another hand. So it's like, I can't be a part of it. You're talking down to women, and you're saying that all of these women are ops. All of these people, they're not black. They happen to be black. And the thing about it is, no one cares about that. And I really think that this so-called king of TikTok, the reason why he's so angry is because I called him weak. And he thought that I would never kind of go against him. And I never really have. I've just said that he's weak. He needs to get his testosterone checked. Because when a man of a certain age, he's in his mid-40s. He's in his mid-40s. A man of a certain age, they need to get their prostate checked. They need to get their testosterone in check. And I really think that he's really bothered by the fact that it seems as though I have flipped sides, but really my messaging has always been the same, and it's ask questions. Why are you giving people money? And I said he's the weakest because he has changed his entire language, the way that he speaks to people, because someone told him to be more woke. Can you imagine? Some women told him, hey, you can't say your jokes because that's phobic and that's tone policing. He's from West Philadelphia, and he sits there and he walks on eggshells on how to speak to people, but his misogyny is coming out, yo. You're sitting there going to talk so badly about a woman and her looks and my family because you got your feelings hurt by some other women. Man, I know men who have gone after this guy even more, but he won't talk to men like that. He'll let women speak for him. And I mean, I have masculine energy, I will tell you. And like, it's not even to like flex or anything, but it's just because I have brothers, so I have masculine energy. But at the same time, I think that it really did hurt his feelings that I didn't stand up for him like he thought I would. But I realized that he was an extremely transactional type of fella, and making fun of people who are poor, who are sick. That is, to me, it's against my religion. And all he does is make fun of the poor, and the sick, and the children, So, I mean, like I said, it's against my religion. But let's continue on. Poor guy.
Tell me what part of that is funny. I want to know. What part of it made you laugh? The little girl laying there? Maybe because she's my daughter?
Signaling.
I would like to know. We're going to find out when I post it. We're going to see how many people find it funny. I want y'all to comment. Don't come with your fake pages, because I'm going to delete the comment. I want you to come with your real page and tell me if it's funny if that was your daughter being drawn like she a dog in the street. Okay? Then we're going to go on to my next post. Mr. Rabbi. So what did you say, Rabbi? What did you say in your video today? Your 600 video, since you allowed to post again? We can tell when you on post ban, because when you're not on post ban, you don't shut up. What did you say? Your race is superior to mine? Is that what you said? Not, civilization didn't start in Africa, right? Is that what you said? You don't want to disrespect nobody's community, but you want to let people know that civilization didn't start in Africa. Is that right?
Oh my goodness.
Like,
500
y'all didn't come from us? Rabbi, you was about a dipshit. And I take what you said very disrespectfully. I know you don't care, but you're going to sit here and tell the world that civilization isn't from Africa. No, we didn't start here, right? So without you trying to say you're not trying to disrespect nobody's community, but you sitting there trying to, erase our history. I want to know what in the white world makes you think that you can talk about black people's history, that you can speak on black people's history, that you can educate or try to educate.
First of all, the birth of civilization started in Africa thing is not even a black history thing. It's the question. I mean, if you believe in, I think it's the Pangea, I believe. I don't want to say that wrong. Yeah, I was right. Oh, yes. Okay, so if you believe that the world, well, I mean, it's actually kind of been proven with geology that we all came from, the birthplace of civilization has been in Africa, right? We see a lot of the bones from Lucy and other Cro-Magnon and stuff like that. We've seen that be found in a lot of places in Africa. Africa is very rich in minerals and all that kind of stuff. And so it seems that if you look at the Pangea and the supercontinent in a way that everyone, the birthplace of civilization seems to be Africa, and then everyone kind of walked everywhere else. Also, it's a really big continent, and still to this day that we get a lot of our resources from Africa, and a lot of our religions were started in Africa. You'll see in the Genesis of the Christian Bible that there's this big flood, and you'll go to the Quran, there's this big flood. In Buddhism, there's this big flood. And so every single thing, and they talk about Ethiopia and parts of Libya, all of these different places that they talk about that's in Africa. So it's literally the birthplace of civilization. So it's not even a black and white thing. It's it's humans. It's our consciousness. It's a wonderful. It's wonderful to see just how education and language and all that kind of stuff started from this one place. So it's not a black thing. I hate to say it. I mean, I know that these people are super pro-black. It's not a black thing.
People on black people history and where we came from. I want to know what in that 1.5 brain cell that you got in your...
Not all people in Africa are black, and not all people in Africa identify as black. And I think that's one thing that Americans need to really understand, that Africa is a continent made up of many, many nations and ethnicities. And this guy here, he has told a black woman, or a South African woman, that she does not have a place in the conversation because she's not American. So he keeps on changing the goalposts verse, and I'm for him. For me, he says I just straight up not black because I grew up in a gated community.
You meth head that you think that you're not disrespecting my community by telling me your race was here before mine. You literally on this app trying to change history.
Is he talking about maybe indigenous people?
Listen, you do not have to be here, okay? If you're getting triggered, I'm sorry. This is what I'm talking about today.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I got the videos on his page.
Poor guy.
He said light did not originate from Africa. The oldest bones was found in his. Well, he said I gotta go back and watch it. But my nose. I blow my nose. I don't keep sniffing up stuff in my nose like my head do.
But he wants to talk about someone being a meth head, and he's starting to see signs of me popping pills. I'm starting to see signs of someone who has a coke problem. I don't know. I mean, in Philadelphia right now, they have this drug that's like super flesh eating. Anyway, I'm only going to play this for like 5 more minutes because he makes me sad.
But you're sitting there trying to erase my culture, my history, where we come from.
No one
right?
can erase your culture or history, dude. Only
why
you can.
You hate black people so much. You hate black people, right? Like, cause you honestly hate black people, and then on top of that, you want to be like black people so much.
He's talking about.
And you spend your lifetime trying to discredit black people.
No, just you.
From a race you want to be in so bad, from your core that you want to be a part of so bad. That's why you continuously always speaking on it. But you're not a part of it. You will never be a part of it. And fuck your community. How about that?
All right.
Okay.
That's it. I can't. Anyway, that is the self-described king of TikTok. He is the king of nothing. I feel watching this now and reacting to it now, my heart breaks for him because he's so sad. And I hope for the best. There's no compassion for him. He has no compassion. He has no empathy, and his brain is filled with so much hate and brainwashing that he can't even see that his hypocrisy. I mean, you're talking about someone drawing your child falling down some steps, but you started the beginning of your video talking about how I do my hair. You talk about bringing your child to the hair salon, and that you give your grown children anything that they want, and yet I'm not black because I grew up in a gated community. I've never taken care of myself, but you're taking your daughter to the salon. I mean, I've been going to the salon my entire life. If anyone knows about the black community, and they know anything about black hair, the staple of our lives have been the salon, the hairdressers in someone's house, or a barber. Like, I'm coming out of having locks for 8 years. This is a huge change for me. But I feel bad for this guy. I really, really do. And I mean, there's no such thing as bad people. That was something I learned today. There's no such thing as bad people. There are people who are just ignorant of everything that surrounds them. And I feel really, really bad for him. I'm going to try my best not to reach out to him. But I know myself that I most likely will. Because I just feel so bad for him. Because people who fight like this are insecure with their place in life. So he's saying, I've never taken care of myself. I don't know how to take care of myself. I'm so privileged. What he's saying is that he himself, he wishes that he were able to grow up like that. He wishes that he were able to provide and protect his children like I've been provided for and taken care of my life. He wishes that could be. Of course, He's talking about me being a drinker. I have never kept it a secret that I'm a recovered alcoholic. He's saying that I'm a pillhead. I've never kept it a secret that I suffer from depression and anxiety. Like, I've never kept that a secret. I understand that therapy is a must for me. I understand that going to certain meetings is a must for me. I know that backsliding on certain things, I will surely die. I understand that it's progress, not perfection. I understand halt. Never make any big decisions when you're hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Like, a lot of these things that I understand in life. And because he is so sad that he cannot get over his own self, that he's projecting so much of his hatred out on me, and I don't understand. I don't get it. You're a good dad if you provide for your family. Like, stop fighting these wars against women, because at the end of it, you're going to be by yourself. Ask your wife for a hug, dude. Ask her for a hug. I know he is coming across as a man who has never been told that he is doing something good. That he gets all his validation from strangers on the internet who are cyber stalking people. That's all he gets. I feel so bad for him. Like, a real talk, if he was a friend of mine, if he were my husband, I sure as H-double hockey sticks would say, hey man, you're doing a good job. Thank you for washing the car. Thank you for picking up the kids. Thank you for just something. So maybe he just needs a hug. Ask your wife for a hug. You've been married for a while. You've done ask, maybe say, hey, daughter of mine, do you love me? Do you appreciate me? Like, sometimes it would be wonderful if you guys said that. If that's not happening, I'm so sorry, not sorry. But you can't blame every single woman. Especially, like, what are you going after white people for? Don't you think that's enough? Dude, no one's being racist at this point. You are the racist. What you're saying is incredibly ignorant. Seriously, get some education on the matter. I mean, white people have culture as well. America is its own culture. I just, like, FYI, America is its own culture, and I feel like people sometimes forget that, but American is our own culture. But dude, like, continue to saying white people this and white people that, and white, you don't get to no, then how on earth do you get to say and what they say? That's not cool. Anyway, that's all for my rant for today. Again, thank you for hanging out with me if you're watching this. And hopefully I can get this out ASAP. I feel really bad for this guy. And yeah, pray for him. And yeah, poor guy. Anyway, Obama might drop, Trump press balls, Broadway voice leap.